Malcolm in the Middle star Frankie Muniz opens up about how co-star Bryan Cranston has continued to be a supportive and close person in his life, even 18 years after the series concluded. Airing from January 2000 to May 2006 across 7 seasons, the sitcom focused on Muniz's titular child prodigy, as he struggles with growing up amidst his dysfunctional family dynamics and their financial struggles amidst the typical awkwardness of growing up. In Malcolm in the Middle's cast, Cranston portrayed Hal, the loving father of the family who often finds himself in over his head. When speaking to The Hollywood Reporter, Muniz shed light on how his relationships with his Malcolm in the Middle co-stars have persisted beyond the production of the show. When speaking of Cranston, the star revealed that the actor had maintained contact with him regularly ever since the show concluded, and had been supportive throughout his other endeavors, stating he was an inspiration to how he'd hoped to act in the industry. Calling Cranston a father figure, Muniz then celebrated Cranston's career since the show ended, praising his more recent roles and acclaimed projects and calling him essentially like a Hollywood god at this stage in his career. Check out the rest of what Muniz said about his and Cranston's relationship below. What Malcolm in the Middle meant for Cranston's career. It laid the foundation for his most iconic role. While Cranston has played criminal masterminds such as Breaking Bad's Heisenberg and Your Honor's Judge Michael DeSiato, Hal would seem like a far cry from those more dramatic and intense roles. Though he often had his family's best intentions in mind, the Malcolm in the Middle character was quite often overwhelmed and easily sidetracked, with Lois, Jane Kaczmarek, acting as the stern and authoritative figure of the household. Despite this, Hal has a scarier side when he's either focused or his loved ones are endangered, showing a side that is ruthless and laser-focused. It is in these moments that audiences see a glimpse at the capable, scheming figure that Cranston would become known for through Breaking Bad and beyond. Between his later dramatic roles, his early voiceover roles, and his sitcom tenure in Malcolm in the Middle, Cranston's career has offered him the opportunity to show his full range as an actor. Our thoughts on Muniz and Cranston's continued bond after Malcolm in the Middle. The actor has maintained pleasant relationships with many of his co-stars. Despite over a decade passing after Malcolm in the Middle's last episode aired, it is clear that the series still holds a special place in Cranston's heart. Not only has he continued to be supportive towards his castmates and even reprised his role in an alternate Breaking Bad ending, but has been a firm campaigner for reunion projects. As such, it is unsurprising to hear that he has maintained a solid and caring relationship with his Malcolm in the Middle co-stars. Much like his continued professional and personal relationship with Breaking Bad co-star Aaron Paul, his bond with Muniz does show that he remains a passionate contributor to those he works with.